lost the first one. Well, this was a really tight match. I was a little salty on this one. I was definitely a tidbit tilted, one could say. My stream is unstable. Why are you unstable, stream? Oh, I guess we're back here. Okay, so this hand, my opponent's gonna play. We've only got one land, but we've got 2 1-drop interactive spells. We have 17 lands. Oh, I should check out. Full commands are here. Should check out what MTG bots got going on. I think I'm going to keep this hand because I'm on the draw of my opponent's mulligan and we have 2 discard spells. It's just really hard to pass out double discard against an opponent that's already mulliganed. This up here. Oh, okay, so my opponent's going to Inquisition me. How could I enjoy playing it. I enjoy playing it there, Devingris. It's an interesting draw. See, do I have to keep going out a little bit further with that? Yeah, I do. So I'm just going to go Watery Grave. We're going to shock ourselves, and we're going to take a look. I don't know if I'm going to main deck these Stubborn Denials for like the future. They're just pretty sweet, and I think I want to. So we're going to take... Definitely just going to take this Thoughtseize, and then we're going to hit them with another Inquisition. I definitely think I want them in my 75. I like them better than Lingering Souls at the moment. But I do... I don't know if they're main deck worthy or not. It feels nice to be streaming. This first time streaming in like 10 days. Moved down into a new sweet apartment. Oh, the lighting looks bad. That light, I still have to figure out the lighting in here. So this light's no good because it's like right over my head. Let me try a little bit from right there. Okay, so we knew that. I swear my mouse is getting all messed up. So we knew about Scalding Tarn and Serum Visions. So my opponent went... Oh, they drew a Thoughtseize. Okay. So they probably take my Inquisition. At least if I had to assume. Okay, so I know 2 of their cards. Land? Nope. Okay. So now we get kind of like this Flood versus Screw, except they kept on top with both of their cards. So if this is something, yeah, that's pretty bad. And we've probably got a stub also. Yep, we'll just pass here. The good thing is we're not nearly out of this game yet. If opponent hits us here and we find a fetch land, we then can counter this Terminate because he's always going to be 1 mana off of it. I shouldn't, hang on, turn off all yields. My opponent Thought Scours, I'm going to stub it. Because I got to trade somehow here. Okay. Opponent didn't have a Thought Scour. Yeah, you got it, sir. Come on in here. Give me the beats. Opponent's hands Terminate XX. Okay. Find a fetch land? Okay, that's pretty good. So now I'm gonna fetch probably an Overgrown Tomb. I wish I could get Stomping Ground, but and then I'll just trade with my opponent's Terminate here. If they Fatal Push it, then that's gonna be kind of sad. Yeah, that's a little sad. Well, that's all right. If we draw a land, we're gonna be able to play Tarmogoyf, and the Tarmogoyf will be larger than his, whatever it is, that stupid thing, the Tasker, and we're gonna have stubs up. Lagging just a bit. Okay. We get a land. All right, that's almost as good. Is my sound on time, Devindegrez, or? Okay, so what do we got here? You got to Terminate, my friend. All right, that's unfortunate. So we'll counter this. Then my opponent should be out of removal spells here, and then if they don't have a Lightning Bolt, I should be fine. Yep, you got it, sir. So no, anything. So my opponent's, I'm going to assume my opponent's hand's a bunch of Death Shadows. So, alright, man. If I get to tap here, I've got a chance. Lagging just... Okay, so is this like a Snapcaster Mage Fatal Push? Probably, if I had to assume. Nope, Serum Vision, so we're still alive, we're still in it. If my opponent, they put a card on top and on the bottom. Okay, so opponent plays a Death Shadow, sure. I would like to draw another land. If I draw another land, I can get Tarmogoyf into play, and I can hold up Stub because actually I need to play Tarmogoyf regardless. I'm going to assume if he kept a card on top that it's a removal spell. That's a little frustrating. I have sweet internet, Devindegrez, or at least I'm paying for sweet internet now, so we shouldn't have this issue. Come on, one time. All right, so what does that do? That finds me my land to play Tarmogoyf, or it lets me play a Death Shadow. So I can be mana efficient, traverse for a Stomping Ground, play the Stomping Ground, and then cast Tarmogoyf, which I kind of like better than getting a Death Shadow, I think. They could be phone, yeah, phones are a little harder sometimes. So I gotta traverse, and then still be able to beat K-Command. I think I'm just gonna traverse for a Death Shadow. Well... But if I traverse for a Stomping Ground and play Tarmogoyf, then like it just opens me up so much more. But then I lose to Kolaghan's command. We haven't seen one. My opponent's 44 cards in. Basic land only. Well, I have 5 cards, so it's online. I don't think I want to fetch for a basic land. I think I'd rather just fetch for a death, because like the basic land doesn't really do anything for me. Can't cast K command. With it, can't cast Tarfire. So if I'm fetching for a land, I believe I'm fetching for Stomping Ground. I'm playing Tarmogoyf. So I'm either fetching for a Stomping Ground and playing Tarmogoyf, or I'm fetching and playing Death Shadow. And if I fetch for a K command, my next turn's taken up. I think I'm going to fetch and play Death Shadow. Yeah, I think I'm just going to fetch and play Death Shadow and then play around Kolaghan's command. Oh, this also, if my opponent's last card is Stub, this isn't good. Yeah, my opponent, this was poor. Oh, they let me do it, okay. So I'm going to assume my opponent does not have a Stub. And now we just kind of hope here. I think I'm dead, because if my opponent kept a card on top, like I'm pretty sure it's a removal spell. Or my opponent just might have a Lightning Bolt here. Maybe he kept a Cantrip. No, he kept a Cantrip, okay. If I get to untap here, I think I'm in good shape. Because my opponent has to block. And untap, okay. That's pretty good. So now what can I do? I can't attack with both of my creatures. I can... Oh, I can't fetch Shock off of that. Unless I want to go get a Swamp. So alternatively, I can attack. He then has to take... He has to block, so he probably chumps with something. I fetch for a Swamp and play Tarmogoyf and hold up Stub. See, I've got him in the Abyss. I need to block all of his creatures, but it's going to take a lot for his creatures to get larger than mine. Alternatively, I could just not... Because if I attack with my Death Shadow, then he probably chumps with his Tasigur. And then fetch land means I have to chump away both my Tarmogoyfs. But then he has to... Traverse is a good card. Yes, Traverse is. This is interesting, because if I go, like, attack, he has to block. And then it's got my two Tarmogoyfs probably against his Death Shadows. But then if he draws fetch land, then I'm in trouble. I have to chump away both my Tarmogoyfs, but then he has to draw an answer for this also. That's a creature. I think I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to fetch a basic, and then play out another Tarmogoyf and hold up Stub. I think we've kind of got him on the ropes here. It'll be interesting to see. He should block with his... Oh, okay. He blocks the Death Shadow. All right. I thought he would block with Tasigur. So we're going to get a Swamp. Cast ourselves with Tarmogoyf. And then we're probably just giving up on this Stub and this K command. Yep, that's good. Basically, any spell that doesn't kill me is going to resolve here. They put card. They went bottom. All right, let's see what they're drawing. They're drawing a land. So that means that my Tarmogoyfs will still be larger than this. So I should only attack with my Death Shadow. So we're going to come in with Death Shadow again. He's got a block. And then we, again, even if he flashes in Snapcaster Mage, he blocks here. He then fetches. We go block. We eat both of his things and can stub his next play. So I think we're kind of checkmating our opponent. We're kind of doing it. Because we're checkmating him, and so that we're not already dead. Therefore, I would be surprised. I doubt he has a card that kills me in his hand. And I feel pretty safe with this stub. So we're just going to go in with this Death Shadow. We can't attack with Tarmogoyfs because these have to hold back here. Because he'll just let him come in, and then the Tarmogoyf will grow. Or he'll block one Tarmogoyf, and the Death Shadow will become larger than the Goyf. Okay. So once again, we're not countering any spell that doesn't kill us. Okay, we get to draw a card. And then next turn, we're good to attack with the team. So there's the Mire we knew about. So now, I don't think we can attack again with everything because he goes Fetch Shock, he blocks the Tarmogoyf, flash in a Snapcaster Mage, because he flashes in Snapcaster, we stub whatever he tries to snap if he tries to kill something. Yeah, we can't attack with our other Tarmogoyfs yet, because we attack with everything. He just goes block, he eats one of these gets through, and he only goes to 4. Then we're done on the crackback. So we're just on the Snapcaster train here. Because it makes sense. I mean, if he had Snapcaster, he would have. Okay. So let's see what he does here. I do believe that is good enough to stub. My opponent can fetch and stub it back, which is what's going to happen here. Well, at least we know that we're not dead on the next attack. Unless my opponent then rips... my opponent rips a removal spell, we're dead. So I'm just going to I'm going to Bauble myself. See what we're going to draw. I believe we're drawing a Polluted Delta. Yeah, so we don't want that. So I am just going to crack this for a tapped Stomping Ground. Then we're going to pass here. Hopefully we hit a Fatal Push right here. So then we can beat a removal spell. No, okay. So now we just got to hope we fade. Okay, so that doesn't kill us. So I think I just shoot this and return my Death Shadow, and then we beat a removal spell from my opponent. So let's go. Target player discard, deal 2 damage. So let's return ourselves a Death Shadow. I can't attack him. Well, because he'll just go block, block. Probably the Tarmogoyf. Like, he's not letting a Tarmogoyf through, so there's no need in doing this right now. Right? There's no way he's going to let a Tarmogoyf get him. So I think we're just going to go this. Shoot this. Get back our Death Shadow. And then cast our Death Shadow. And then hope we fade like a Kolaghan's Command this turn. He would need Burn to kill us. Because the next turn we can just attack with everything and then Tarfire him. Very interesting game. Okay, so that's good for us. So now I think we attack with everything, because even if he has a removal spell, we get to eat. Like, how this goes absolutely terrible is if he goes like Street Wraith into removal spell, eats both of my Goyfs, and we die. But I don't really want to play this game much longer with him having Snapcaster. If he drew Snapcaster, then it's basically a catastrophe. So I think we're just going to turn them all sideways. Or alternatively, I can just attack with this Death Shadow and eat chunks blocked. I think that's what I'm going to do, actually. I'm not going to turn them all sideways. They're going to play around more things. So let's just keep him in the Abyss. I give him more draw steps, but next turn I can now attack pretty confidently. Yeah, see, I'm glad that we didn't send with everything, because we found out half of what he needed. Hopefully he doesn't have Kolaghan's command. Serum Vision's okay. And it's to note, my opponent left open only one black, so I don't think they have a Fatal Push in their hand. They Thought Scour targeting me, so they want their top card. Okay? What'd you get? You got a Fatal Push and Traverse. Those were good hits. Okay, so there's a fish. So I don't have a removal spell. So this has got to mean stub. My opponent's got to be dead here. It's either like stub or a dismember. That should do it as well. So let's just fish it out here. Make him Edict. Okay. Now we attack with all of our guys. He goes block, block to get through. Wow, that was a tight match. Tight game. That was only game one. Jeez. Okay. So I want my Snapcaster Mage, and I want my Liliana. I want my Maelstrom Pulse, I want my Tarmogoyf, and I want two of these. I don't want my Tarfire. I can cut a couple of my Inquisitions, and I can cut a couple of my Street Wraiths. But then now that's only 5 cards. I don't know how to necessarily how to sideboard with this new configuration. 5 years, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support here. So I know, like, I want at least this. So let's get this in here. Let's get this in here. The question is, can I cut one more card for another? Is a Spellbomb worth another card? So harassing my opponent's graveyard better than cantripping, better than an Inquisition. I'm down to 6 discard spells. I think I'm going to cut one more. I guess we're on the draw. I want to keep... I don't want to get run over, so I do want the Inquisitions. I just don't want him to get under me. So I think this is what we're going to do here. Make sure I didn't miss anything. On the Streamlab action. Streamlabs finally fixed their stuff while I was on my break. I'm going to keep this hand. It's a bit, we don't really have any action, but I'm just going to keep going with it. Going to keep it going. So, keep this. I do have to kind of play quickly. Opponent's thinking about mulligan of 5. Jeez. That's really rough in this matchup. Or they keep their hand. They were just mulligan of 6. Okay. Yeah, so I got worked over in SCG Richmond this weekend. I didn't play very well, but my deck just was not, so they're still thinking about it, was not super great either, I don't think. I just don't think the white cards are very good right now. I got paired against Jeskai a couple times. They only got a 5, jeez. I got paired against Jeskai, which was pretty bad. The white cards weren't very good there. Teamer Battle Rage wasn't great. Like, pretty much the only saving grace from the weekend was that I 6-0 3-0'd Eldrazi Tron, which felt good, just to be able, I beat the piss out of Eldrazi Tron. That was pretty good. I'm actually going to take a page out of my opponent's book here and probably get this fetch land into play tapped. And I'm just going to jam into this. Like, it's probably going to get Fatal Pushed, which is going to give him a bit of value here, but we're going to use all of our mana. This is going to be a tap Stomping Ground, though, because I'm going to go to 17, then I can go down to 14. Well, maybe I'll get an untapped Stomping Ground. Yeah, I'm going to get an untapped Stomping Ground. We can afford to be a little bit more passive later, if we need to be. Like, we're ahead on cards. Let's just lean on our opponent a little bit. We have a very stacked hand. So let's get a Stomping Ground into play. We will pay 2 life. And then my opponent's going to hold priority. Just chill out. Something very spicy about this list, and maybe I need to work on this. I cannot snap stub with the lands that I currently have. And I think that means that I would have to ditch a fetch land. No, so I ran Jund, but I splashed white. Let me show you what I played in Richmond. Hang on, when I get a break here, I'll show you what we played in Richmond. So I might as well just get black. I might as well just get a black-red with this and just hold my Liliana, or hold my Watery Grave. Just, you know, he might wonder if I didn't sideboard out of it. So I'm gonna get a Bloodcrypt with this. Actually, I'm gonna get an Overgrown Tomb. I don't have that many red sources. The deck that I got rolled with in Richmond was this one, and I kind of got rolled with it in both days. So I played this in day 1, okay? And then I basically played this exact same deck in day 2, except I cut the white cards, added like 3 stubs, another Kolaghan's Command, and 1 more Nihil Spellbomb. And I got rolled again, and I think my results weren't good. I did not play very well. Also, but this is like so foreign to me. This is something we would never dream about doing back in the day. Playing a 1/2 Tarmogoyf. How things have changed. But I did not play very well, which was the biggest detriment on the day. Okay, we're getting terminated. Nope. I thought about adding 1 Tassiger to my main deck, but there's less Grixis decks running around here. God, please tap out. Uh-oh. So I really don't want to run this Liliana into a... I really don't want to run this Liliana into a stub when I can just wait. If you play something, I can then Abrupt Decay it, so... We're just going to play this, and then we're going to pass. We can hold our mana up here and be reactive. My opponent is better at being reactive than I am, but I just don't think there's any reason, especially when I'm just going to go... Right then, I would have played my Liliana. Yes, this is kind of the problem. I would have played my Liliana to just plus it, and then I would have discarded a spell. Whatever this does, it gets me 1 more type towards Delirium. Okay. So now if I draw a discard spell here, I can do something cool. Alright, we're going to go... I think I'm going to jam this now, because if you're willing to take it last turn, I don't think he had a response to it. If he had a counter spell, I can see him taking Abrupt Decay, because he could have just stubbed my Liliana this turn, and he can't stub Decay. Alternatively, he could have been protecting a Delve card. But if he had a Delve card, he would have just played it last turn because he could leave a blue open. Yeah. Alright. That was a bit unfortunate, Snapcaster. So he's going to Thoughtseize me again. This means that I get Delirium from this Thoughtseize. Yeah, well, he took the one thing that hurt me. It didn't, you know, give me a payoff for Delirium. Alright, might as well take a look now. What do you have, sir? 5 years, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging on. I appreciate the support. My opponent's probably got, like, Delve cards. Death Shadow, Thought Scour. So I can handle this Death Shadow. I'm just going to take a Thought Scour. It is a weak Thoughtseize, but I'm going to get some more water. So 1 second. It is a bit of a weak Thoughtseize, but I can interact with everything that he's doing. Oh, it's tanking. We're actually ahead on clock. Holy shit. I'm going to take a couple shots from this Snapcaster Mage. I'm going to look to push this Death Shadow when I get the chance to. I'm going to try to hold my Abrupt Decay for like a Liliana, or a time when I can suspect that, you know, he has Stub active. I really just don't want to kill this no matter what. Okay. We're going to wait. Now I'm tempted to kill a Snapcaster. Hopefully my opponent didn't draw a Snapcaster. Oh man, if we draw a Traverse, we can then Traverse for our own Snapcaster, which would be sick. Probably gonna take one more shot of this Snapcaster Mage. I would much rather just brick wall it in combat. Okay, there's a Death Shadow. I would assume this means my opponent has a Kolaghan's Command. So I will wait to kill this. I would rather deal with another Death Shadow than another Snapcaster Mage, so I won't kill this now. Get another red source. Play it into play tapped. Put it into play tapped. Yeah, my opponent is definitely playing like they have a Kolaghan's Command. Oh, it's not the right deck list there, Jamila. I just threw this together today. I probably can fix that. Hang on. Work went much later today than I wanted it to. I would say my opponent definitely has a... Okay, so that's a pretty good draw. So now I'll just wait. We're in a bit of the waiting game, but I'm very far ahead on cards. I will kill this Snapcaster Mage. Probably now. Which feels bad. But there's no need to take any more damage from this, I don't think. Okay. So I'll do this now. I would assume this gets stubbed, but I would rather use this in my main phase. I'd rather use this because it's, you know, more mana. Okay, so he's got to have a Kolaghan's Command. I can't imagine him not having a K command. Also, yeah, he's no way he's going to be doing that right now. Okay. Okay, so it's important. I'm going to get rid of this right now. Get rid of this. Now we've got a threat, and we can back it up, and our stub is turned on. So we are in pretty good shape. I think my opponent has a K command. Well, he'll just take this. Let's deny him the information. That's fine. Jeez. So I'm just going to attack. If he goes to fetch, I'm going to K command, and if not, I'm just going to terminate. And I'll just... No, sorry about that. Okay. Opponent's all aligned. So now I'm just going to get rid of this. I might as well go tap like this to leave all of my mana up. Because now we can bluff anything. This K command should be good. I actually don't have any other creatures, which is a little annoying. But if he ever kills this Death Shadow, then I should be able to, oh, I have a Tarmogoyf, so I can get it back here. What do we got here? Do we have another Death Shadow from our opponent? A Snapcaster would be kind of gross, but he probably goes like Snap, kill your Death Shadow, and then I can just K command it back. Ooh, okay. So he's just returning. That's pretty big. That was a good draw for my opponent. Opponent's clocking in at an 8-8 here. But we're drawing good. So anything but a K command, we should be alright. Snapcaster Mage would be pretty annoying. That being said, we have quite... Yep, there we go. That's a good match. Back and forth. Back and forth for sure. Let me try to miss any stream stuff while I was paying attention. I turned down the volume of my computer when I stream because it sometimes, like when I record it and I put it on YouTube later, it sometimes messes with the audio. So I'm thinking about maybe putting like a tasker in here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where I would put it in, like what I would have to make room for. I could cut like a stub, like maybe 3 stubs is too many in the main deck. Like 3 stubs might be one off of where I should be. I kind of just threw this together from Clay Spicklemeyer's deck that I saw that when they won the team GP or team event in the SCG. Sorry about that. Oh, we won the die roll. I do not recognize my opponent's name. Yeah, it's a fine hand. We've got 2 discard spells and a removal spell and a threat. We have no way to get into play really early, but I think this is still fine. Opponent mulligans. You gotta love it when you're playing the Thoughtseize deck and your opponent mulligans. Alright, let's take a look. So this looks like OG Grixis. So we'll take this snap. They put a card on top, right? Yeah, they did put a card on top. So then I will snap this off again. Polluted Delta. It's a pretty good draw. It's going to mean that I can take 5 and still not play Death Shadow next turn. Spell Snare. Alright, we'll leave him with that. And then I'm going to keep this in play for as long as I can, because I don't really want to fetch my blue yet. I would rather kind of like get my opponent by surprise there. Flame Dragons 2. I'll text my friend that I'm playing his decks. That's what they drew. I think I'm just going to keep this in play. So if we draw another fetch land, we're in good shape. Alright, that's not bad. So let's check out what we're going to draw next turn. So we don't want that. So I kind of want, maybe I should have left that on there. The problem is we've got 2 cards that aren't going to be very good in this matchup. So I don't think that it's worth keeping another land on top. We kind of need gas. Thoughtseize is a good draw. So he plays an island. Okay. So we know 3 out of the 4 cards that our opponent's got here. So let me take a look. Oh, that's gross. He can just... Yeah, we're just going to get rid of this Cryptic. We're not going to play out our Death Shadow yet because he can just bolt it, which is sad times. It is unfortunate we drew both of our Abrupt Decays in this matchup when they're both god-awful. Okay. Yeah, I can't imagine him attacking. That seems pretty aggressive. Let's see what he's drawing. He's drawing a Snapcaster. That's pretty good. That Snapcaster is going to be a problem. We're just going to slog. We're just in this big slog fest. At least we drew another threat, but he's going to just go like bolt, snap, bolt. Alright, so we know all of our opponents. The entire content of our opponent's hand here. Okay, so that trades with Spell Snare. Then one of these gets bolted, he untaps and snap bolts the other one. Yeah, I'm not going to play anything yet. We're going to do a little bit of damage to ourselves at least. I'm not going to get my creatures bolted. It is unfortunate that we're so light on like stuff to do. Thought Scour, okay. Sweet. So we don't know what's going on. Next turn he's going to be able to snap Cryptic, which is bad. Alright, that was actually a pretty good draw. So we have to make sure we don't get bolt, snap, bolted out of this game. And because that is the case, I believe I'm just going to leave this Tarmogoyf in hand and hold this up to Fatal Push this Creeping Tar Pit, and not cast my Tarmogoyf until I can get rid of his Spell Snare, or I draw another one. So our opponent's currently sitting on 6 points of burn. They're probably gonna have to main phase this Snapcaster Mage next turn, which will give us a little bit of information, and I'll just Abrupt Decay it to use my mana. And if he fires up Tar Pit, then I'm just going to hit him with just fetch a basic. What are you thinking, bud? Let's come in and play tap no matter what. Unless you're just on Bolt, Snap, Bolt, draw another card. He does Bolt, Snap, Bolt, he draws another Lightning Bolt, and like, good on you, pal. But if he does that and it doesn't work out, then he's in deep shit. Because he can't... Let me think about this. So Bolt, Snap, Bolt down to 3. If he goes to attack, then I'll just block one of his Snapcasters with my dude. And if he goes to fire up his Tar Pit, then I'll just push the Tar Pit and block the Snapcaster. So I don't think there's any way that I die here. But it would be, you know, famous last words, right? He's just tanking here. He's wondering. The problem is, if this doesn't work, then he's in deep shit. Yeah, he's going to go for it. He must just not feel good about his spot. Yeah, like that's aggressive. I mean, you're basically saying that I'm dead. Let's hope we can fade a bolt, I guess. Alright, we're gonna wait for it to attack. Yeah, this just seemed like a very aggressive line from my opponent. Seems like they didn't need to do this. Like you can just sit on Snap Cryptic. And now my opponent's dead. Yeah. I don't know. Seems a bit too aggressive for me. And what do my opponent think I had in my hand? You know? Okay, so we want this. I want my Snapcaster Mage. I want my Terminate. I want all 3 of my bombs. I want one of these. So this is 7 cards that I might want. I don't know if I want all of them. I want to cut my Decays. I'm going to cut my Tarfires. I can cut a couple of my Wraiths as the game will go along. Yep, we're trying the blue again, Rafi. I don't really want Collective Brutality. I've got plenty of discard spells to hit his stuff. I don't really want all 3 of these pushes as well. I could see cutting all of these pushes because these commands kill Snapcaster and it kills Creeping Tar Pit. That's what Fatal Push would do. It doesn't kill any of his Delve cards. Am I talking crazy, Rafi? I think this is how I want to board. I've got one. Got this Terminate right here. think this is where I want to be. Go grab some water. Tell me if I'm crazy, Rafi. Yeah, there is a lag. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep this. I have to work out all the kinks still. And I don't know, I've been beating Eldrazi with just this Ghost Quarter. I would assume that my Eldrazi matchup's going to get slightly worse without Team or Battle Rage. Look at this. You'd have brought in Ghost Quarter. Heater. I'll put that on top. So another redraw, so it's the same thing as putting it on the bottom. That seems very, what is the word that I'm looking for? That seems rather linear. All right, we're gonna cycle this before we do anything. Okay. I might as well wait, because this doesn't give me any information. I'll put the Fear of God into him. Fetch. Grixis doesn't play any discard spells, does it, Rafi? God, what if he plays like a Jace Vryn's Prodigy? Hey, thanks, Gary. This means that we've got that coming. So here comes the Tasigur. All right. New apartment's great. I love it, Gary. I got to work out all the kinks still. So I suspend visions, which we knew about. That into play taps. We don't know anything about their hand. We drew a land, which is kind of bad. Gets us closer to Delirium, though. All right, that's a pretty good draw. So hopefully we just never draw another land again, and we find a stub before this Ancestral comes off. Suspend. Because this Ancestral, it's going to get me. It is going to get me. 6 viewers, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all the support. I hope everyone's having a fantastic day. Tap land from our opponent. Okay, so this is going to get us... I think it's more important to have double green than double red. Okay. So the question is, I should have thought of this before I shocked. I do think that I just want to run my Liliana Yeah. What's more important? They probably have a counterspell. These decks play Mana Leak, right, Rafi? Or Logic Knot? I guess they don't play like Logic Knot's double blue, right? So if I cast this Liliana and I hit, then it's insane. If they miss it, then it gives me Delirium. I can traverse for Snapcaster next turn. I think I'm just gonna jam. Counterspell is the card. Well, that's good for the home team. Now I feel like I'm on top of the world here. I mean, he's gonna cast this Ancestral though, and I'm gonna be pretty sad about my decisions. So it's kind of going to be like, I'm going to have the board, Yes, tacos. We're on the blue shadow train. Dreadbore this. Oh, jeez. I got Rise Fall. That's kind of spicy. I just got twofered. I just got wrecked. Okay. So I can traverse for a land. I don't want to discard any of my cards, but if I don't discard any of his cards, then I'm not going to win. Alternatively, I could go for a land. I could traverse for a land so that we can start to work towards Snap K command. I don't hate that idea. And maybe just not use this Liliana. Snap, get a land. Get a land, traverse again, get Snapcaster. Play Death Shadow, don't use this. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go get a land here. And I just don't think that I'm going to use my Liliana. Get another one of these into play. Get Snapcaster. Same old Ulvenwald. How's it going, John? It's been a second since I've streamed here. We've been I moved. I don't exactly know how to do that, Rafi. The truth be told. That's not bad. So I might just go Inquisition, Snap Inquisition, tick up my Liliana. Or I can go, and if he like Kolaghan's commands me here, I can just need Snapcaster and target Traverse. It's in my dashboard settings. So I'm in my dashboard. Settings. Gary to the rescue here. It's not my settings, right? Video, maybe stream apps. Oh, now I moved out of it and I lost what you guys are saying. So what is this? Is a cryptic command, okay. There should be a stream delay auction. Good old Gary coming in. Settings. Working on it here. So my opponent's got a cryptic. I wonder what they're going to do. Drops, moderator, stream keys, affiliate, activity. So he's just going to return my Death Shadow and he's going to draw a card. Okay. Well, I countered that. Now I don't want to use my Snapcaster. Now I don't want to use my Liliana again. So I'm just going to play it. Play this Death Shadow back out. And then we'll just pass again. Yeah, you went counterbounce Death Shadow. Opponent's going to draw a million cards here. This is going to be rough. Because now he's up to 6. It usually has a 10 to 15 second delay, Rafi. That's usually normal. Yeah. Alright, so now I'm in kind of a pickle to where if I want to plus this Liliana, I probably have to discard this Mishra's Bauble, which is probably worth it. Let's go with an attack first, see what my opponent does. Alternatively, I could like Snapcaster Mage and Inquisition my opponent. But if I don't Snapcaster Mage now, then I'm losing some value. Pickle Rick? I have no idea what that means. So let's go Snap, Traverse, play Death Shadow, play Bauble, tick up. But then I'm just absolutely wrecked to a damnation. So I'm not getting any value just leaving this hanging around. But I also kind of want to put the pressure on him. So I think I'm just going to... I think we're going to go for it here. If he has Damnation, he has Damnation. We're going to be at least get a redraw here. Twitch settings, channels, and videos. Twitch settings. I don't know. I'll look at it when I'm not streaming there. So we're gonna target this Traverse. Give me 1 second. Hello? Stop what you're doing. Okay. Let's prank call. What is happening here? My opponent has a big game hunter that they are madnessing out. All right. I am getting got here. Yep. Rafi, this is the tech. This right here. You need this big game hunter. Grixis control deck has gone rogue. Yes, it has. So let's cast this. I would assume this gets countered or killed. Like something's got to happen to this. So let's get this Death Shadow into play. Now we'll just wait. We will do this on his upkeep just in case he's got... Don't let the Madway win. I'm trying. So this gets pushed probably. Then we'll just trade here. Okay. And we just get buried under cards. So now we're looking for like a Liliana, Last Hope. No, not even Liliana, Last Hope doesn't really do anything. We definitely want to trade this Snapcaster off because this Snapcaster is much better in my graveyard than in play at the moment. Yep, so there we go there. Let me get back to this. I'll just mess around with that. So I'm going to block. What do you do? You went top, can't win. Decay command. So my opponent's just like 5 spells in their hand. Nice. Maybe they're looking to ditch a land for the Liliana. Alright, so let's put this into play tapped. Let's cast this. Yeah, that Rise Fall was dirty. Maybe I should play a Rise Fall in this deck. So I'm going to do this now, just in case my opponent like flashes in a Snapcaster here to just beat on this Liliana. Will they discard? They discarded a Snapcaster, so they got a Cryptic. Rafi, we never quit. This is definitely a Kolaghan's command. They're just going to shock, return their Snapcaster probably. Christian tried Rise Fall. It wasn't the best for him. Why wasn't it the best for him, Rafi? Did he tell you? This has to. He's got to have a Snapcaster. Plus, Rafi, this is for the 4-1. We need this. Yeah, so he's going to shock. Shocks me. All right, I'm dead. Bolt. Bolt. Snap. Yeah. All right, you got it, fam. Okay. I'm definitely not in love with my sideboard overall, Rafi. And I would like to try a couple new cards. My sideboard feels out of sort. So I really don't want this Ghost Quarter. Because I'm like a 4-color deck. I want all 4 colors, and I don't really want a land that doesn't do anything. I think you're a madman on this Ghost Quarter, Rafi. I could bring in Brutalities, but I've got 8 discard spells already, and he's not a combo deck. I think I'm just going to run it. Are you coming to Jan's tomorrow? I believe so. Yes, I will go to work like I am going to Jan's tomorrow. I'll bring all my stuff. It is a goal. Yeah, John knows what's up. Never give up, man. Never surrender. Okay, I would like to play first. Sounds fine. We get 2 redraws. We've got one of the best cards in the matchup in our hand. Sounds good, Rafi. Are you going to Jan's tonight? Are you guys going to play tonight? What are you doing? So he's got a mountain on top. So he's got Rise Fall. He's got Dreadbore, Mana Leak, Serum Visions. I really wish I could take his Rise Fall. Stupid new rule. Nathan's coming here. Nice. I can't tell you how tempted I am to just take this Serum Visions. But I think I'm just going to grab his Mana Leak. So that we'll be able to resolve like our stuff. I hate how Magic Online does this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. After our opponent draws, as soon as I get priority. Okay, that's not bad. I'm not gonna draw a land. That's pretty good. I'm going to Chrome Crash your shame to the living room. Oh, nice. What a guy. Public shaming. Everybody loves it. Sometimes you need a little public shaming in your life. So here we go. So I'm actually just going to hit this now. See what he draws. I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay, so he draws that. Alright, so I know we got the info. Hopefully we draw a land. If we draw a land, we're in alright shape. He gets to cast this Rise Fall. I can't win. God, this Rise Fall is so good. Rafi, Christian's crazy. This Rise Fall is amazing. This Rise Fall is so good. Like, I'm gonna put 2 of these in my sideboard. So what did he do with these? He went... Put a card on... He went bottom, top. Fair. Okay, land. God, we're so dead. This is sick. He's going to get at least 2 cards out of us from this thing. Oh, thank God he didn't rise follow me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, come on. God. What a savage. He's drawing a cryptic. Now, why do you say that, Rafi? God, maybe we should have kept this hand. We had a 1-lander with 2 redraws. Like, I think if you're not going to keep that playing this deck, then yeah, he's going to get 2 cards here. You got my Snapcaster? No! And a Tarmogoyf? Jeez. There's Scalding Tarn. Oh, the insult to injury. Yeah, I think if my opponent had any stones, they would just, like, cryptic my land. Just like be a man. Cryptic command my land. I'd have mad respect for him if he cryptic my land. He's got to know that I have a whole bunch of spells in my hand. What a pussy. Like, he knows my hand's all gas. You might as well slow... If I can't cast it with this mana, you might as well slow me down. Mountain. So what did he do? He went bottom, top. That's fair. God, we can't lose. Okay. So... Now I gotta think about my life decisions here. So, I think I just play this land and pass. I need to maneuver a way to get my dude in play. Next turn. Like if I draw a Thoughtseize next turn, I've got a chance. So swamp, so 2 have his 3 cards. So I'm not gonna fetch. God. The absolute savagery. So this sucks because I can't go get Watery Grave. So I think I've just ultimately... I've actually... I mean, what... Like, he can resolve this, I guess. I mean, our hand... We have a chance... I mean, our hand's stacked. Yeah. You get a visions, my friend. Okay, so there's another one. There's a Polluted Delta. So we know 2 out of his 5 cards. Alright, that's not bad. I mean, it's pretty bad. So this gives me Delirium. So... let's take a look. So I'm pretty tempted. So what is this? Does this say Snapcaster Mage? He's just going to cryptic this. He's going to counter target spell and draw a card. Okay. That's your right. So now we have Delirium. I'm going to get an Overgrown Tomb, and I'm going to traverse for a land And then I'm going to play out a Death Shadow that is more than likely going to die, but at least this unloads our hand. This Cryptic's gone, so they just have a swamp that I know about. So let's get this. No, we gotta traverse into fetch land into Watery Grave so that we can get our Death Shadow into play. Rafi, do you know anything about this game? There's approximately a 3% chance this Death Shadow lives, but we've got to get something in play, and we have a Kolaghan's Command. And I need to leverage this Kolaghan's Command into a position where I can get it to resolve. Yeah, you're just going to bolt it, which, you know... Another tar pit, sure. Alright, that's not bad. So play this. Then I'll crack it probably in his upkeep. We're definitely a little bit under the gun here. Like I am going to need a threat of some sort here pretty soon. Wow. He's just going to Cryptic Command this. What modes we got here? Counterspell, draw a card. Yeah, you got it, man. Maybe I probably should have left. I probably should have tapped differently so that I could still terminate this thing. So we know he still has Swamp in his hand. Still has Swamp. Now, like, here come the Snapcasters will begin to rain. Alright, so we're going to pass. Try to snap back, try to K command back our Snapcaster. There's so many great cards, they just don't matter. I'm just gonna EOT this. Sulfur Falls. So do you discard the swamp? Like, I guess not. Alright. This is called the Hail Mary. Wow, that resolved? Jeez, I can't believe that resolved. So now I guess I just play this Liliana. I don't really want to crack this. So I don't want to take 1,000,000 points of damage. Yeah, it's going to be a bit intense here. I probably discard my Maelstrom Pulse. Because it's just Force Spike, it doesn't really matter. There are a lot of ways that we just die here, but like, that's kind of the cost of doing business right now. Okay, so let's ditch this. My opponent's just going to be flooded as all hell. Yeah, that's got to be it. Oh, they're just madnessing? Nice. This BGH, man, is too strong. At least we got this Liliana down. Like he's definitely gotta like commit like, some resources to this. Yep, you got it, dude. I'm gonna fetch this tap probably at the end of the turn. This target's here. Serum Visions. That is fine. They put a card on the bottom, they put a card on top. Alright, if it's worth that much to attack, then I'm not going to Edict. I'm just going to keep going up. There's a Tasigur. Show me your Tasigur. So just Tasigur for 1. I'm gonna get a Stomping Ground with this. Kind of unite my colors a little bit. Now I wish I'd have shocked myself. So I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna try to terminate this. This is my worst land here. Negate. All right. Might as well make him sack something. Give him the opportunity to K-command this thing back. Now this dies to K-command, which would make me want to puke, but if he goes snap K-command, then we get to stub it, which is pretty sweet. See, I guess I should have taken the damage. I wonder if he goes at me or Liliana. Because he's almost can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, he can just go into like the triple beat down here. If he's got a bolt, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm dead to lightning bolt. I'm totally getting some Rise Falls, and I'm sticking them in this sideboard here. 4, 10. It's like bolt me. Nope. Yeah, we're dead. All right, I'm going to... Let's open up our treasure chest. Open one of these. Oh, I got 30 play points. Sweet. All right, let's go. Let's pick up 2 of those. Slow down. You could have waited for a turn, then had stubs protection. You talking about playing the Death Shadow, Rafi? All right, let me get this guy. I'm gonna try a couple of these out because they were beatings. Card Hoarder Bot. Always buy your stuff in Card Hoarder, as they are sweet. Grab 2 of them. Oh, and they're worth nothing. They're worth 8 cents. Okay. All right, let me figure out where I want to do this. So I definitely can cut one of these spell bombs, I think. Kind of want all these. I kind of like my Maelstrom. I like both of my sweepers. I like the Pulse. The Terminate, I can take it or leave it, but I also could move it. I could cut like one of these, move it here. But if I get this in the main deck, I'd rather it be a Dismember, I think. So let's put this in here. All right. And then let's get a couple Rise. So the one thing that this makes me want to do here is currently in my list, I can't snap back a Rise Fall, but I can't snap a Stub. So does that mean that I should cut a fetch land and get another shock land? Like cut a Polluted Delta and then probably go get another black one. I can either get a Watery Grave or... I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? If I'm going to get a couple more blue cards in my sideboard, I should maybe have one more blue mana source. Let's try that for this league. So let me go. I should have gotten this before. So we'll cut a fetch land, and we'll pick up another Watery Grave. Then we'll just give it a whirl here, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom quick, and then get back into it. What is going on? MTGO is just like, I kind of want a Teamer Battle Rage in my deck as well, in my 75, because it's just good out of the sideboard, I think. So let me get another. I think it's important to be able to play these and bring them back. If I'm going to play these, I should be able to snap them back, because Snapcastering back these is just very good late game. Oh, it cost 2. Cost 3 last night. Must have gone down. Not last night, I guess like 2 days ago. So let's try this with two of these. And then I guess I'm still not really sold on this Knight of Souls Betrayal. It's really good against, it's just slow though. It's really good against like Affinity. That's kind of it. I don't think I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to throw one of these just to help with the Collected Company decks. Grab this, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom quick. TEMU. Grab one of these. All right, and then I'm going to run to the bathroom real quick. Just tell me check it out, see what you think. All right, I'm back. Okay, so let's just jump back in the play lobby. I'm torn between like the Teamer Battle Rage, because I want that against like the Collected Company decks, but I also have Stub to kind of slow the Collected Company decks down. So I don't know. Jump in another league here. Let's just run it back here. I hope everyone's having a fantastic night. Okay, let's jump back here. I can see what you're saying, so I want to keep this hand. I've got 2 pieces of interaction, a redraw, and a payoff. We don't quite have Delirium, but Teamer Battle Rage is kind of important against the Collected Company decks, Rothy. Alright, here we go. Playing against OG-tron. Alright, so this gets green-red, this gets... Yeah, so let's go... Because I'm gonna Inquisition them no matter what. So let's fetch a Watery Grave. That's a fantastic draw. Okay, so did I put a mulligan? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's take this. So... Well, at least they're not very close, so if we get a threat, we should be in good shape. I would be willing to bet we'll be able to stub this Ugin. Unless the opponent goes nuts. Okay, so there's the power plant. They still been scrying. What I'm more worried about is this Wormcoil engine here. So no 3 out of their 4 cards. Alright, we are officially not doing it. So let's hope that our opponent fades another way to get Tron. So there's the tower. So I'm going to get Stomping Ground here. So what is this doing? This gets Overgrown Tomb anyways, I think, or Bloodcrypt. Are we traversing? It seems like a Death Shadow game, not really a Tarmogoyf game. So, and we might need our red cards. But we're not going to be able to need to cast more than 1 red card. Might as well just get Overgrown Tomb. So let me get an Overgrown Tomb. Cycle this. Hopefully we hit something. If not, I'll play Liliana and I'll start ticking it up. RIR. What is that? Oh, okay. So that gives us Delirium. So now I think I'm casting this, looking at the top card of their library. Then we're going to traverse. They're drawing a relic. So we're definitely just going to play our Death Shadow this turn because we want to get it in before they relic us. We might be able to slog through this Wormcoil engine because we can Liliana Edict it, and then we can hit the Death Touch half with this. So we know 3 out of their 5 cards. Well, now we can just clean it all up, which is kind of nice. Alright, we let that happen, yeah. What is Riri? Rip their hand? So they're just exiling everything, sure. Now we can play Liliana, Blooming Marsh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Six, 12. We draw a fetch land, our opponent's dead. We draw a Street Wraith, our opponent's dead. So yeah, I don't think we're gonna cast Liliana. It is going to be unfortunate if our opponent goes exactly third Tron piece into Wormcoil Engine. But this way, our opponent is dead to a lot of things. Okay, so apparently they missed. I'm probably not even going to counter a Fatal Push if they have it here. Now I'll counter a Fatal Push. Almost got nothing. Got nothing. So I wonder if Rise-Fall's gotta be good against the Tron deck, right? They only play 18 lands. So this, more often than not, it's just gonna be him. Return target creature, target player reveals 2 cards at random. They only play 18 lands and it's a bunch of cantrips. This has gotta be good. So we want this, we want this. We don't want the bombs. We want this. Now, I don't really know if I want... So, Brutality is kind of nice because it's got... Like, they have between... They're probably, after Sideboard, have 12 hits in their deck. Between All Is Dust... Not All Is Dust. Sylvan Scrying, Ancient Stirrings, and Fatal Push. And they might even have their own Collective Brutalities. So, let's see what I don't want. I don't want this... I don't really want this. I kind of want the Rage. I want my Decay. I don't want my Tarfire. I could probably cut. If I don't bring the Snapcaster in, I can cut a Watery Grave. So if I go these 5 for these 5. I don't really think this is a Snapcaster game. I don't really think that's what I want to be doing. I just kind of want to stick a threat, counter some stuff for Team or Battle Rage them out of the game. I do like how I've got 4 ways in my deck. This Dismember doesn't really do anything besides pay lights and supercharge my Tarmogoyf, my Death Shadow. So maybe I don't want this, and it's better to have, I don't know, a Tarfire to recover from a Relic. All this does is just let me Alpha Strike faster. I think I would rather have a Brutality is kind of slow in the draw. Tarfire just pumps Delirium. I think the upside this card's going to bring by between lowering my life total is going to be worth it. So I kind of think I've got to keep this hand. But I've got triple Thoughtseize. I go to 15. If I draw a land in 2 draw steps, I've got 17 cards. I guess I'll have 16 cards for the second, 16 land hits for the second one. I think I've got to keep this hand. So I can go like Thoughtseize into Fall. So I play. Is the music too loud? Great draw. So now I think I'm going to lead on this. Fetch Shock, 5, 4. No. Yeah, I'm gonna lead on this one. All right, so let's get this. Urza's Tower. Okay, so our Rise Fall doesn't do anything. So I might as well just take this Sylvan Scrying. Be alright with it. Well, it's there because for like a reason. And if it's annoying, well, like I want it to be quieter so that when there's something going on, you can hear it. So maybe I should just make it quieter. I just want to be like when I'm not thinking, when I'm not doing anything, it should be there. I do want to change it though. Okay, so he probably just takes my Death Shadow. Yeah, that's probably a mistake of me. I should have just let him. Yeah, that was a mistake. I should have taken his Thoughtseize. You know, sometimes you just get lucky. Okay, so let's get rid of this. So I think I would rather have... How many red cards do I have that matter? I have all my stubs will be good. The K commands are also good. We have to draw another land anyways. So I'm going to grab this Watery Grave because if we don't draw a land, then it's going to be better. Because we could draw whatever it is. Stub. Oh, my opponent's F6 through their turn? No. Okay, so they just play that. Wow. All right. Well, hopefully they drew something. No, they missed. But it's kind of an alright miss. So there's Land War Waste. What do you got, sir? I'm gonna Fatal Push one of these probably? Sure. Okay. So what does this do here? Return target creature card from the battlefield to the owner's hand. Yeah, I don't think that's necessarily worth. So this Rise Fall turned out not to be good. On another note, our opponent's probably just dead. They have to basically hit Fatal Push, and that's it. Because if they don't hit Fatal, like they can't hit a payoff spell, they can't hit a land. So it's pretty much like Fatal Push or bust. There's a Ghost Quarter. I guess if he can play, he get Thragtusk. Yeah, dude. Suck on it, Tron. God, there are a few things that make me happier than beating Tron. Let me turn it down a little bit, Rafi, for your sensitive ears here. There really are few things that bring more joy to me than beating Tron. Oh, this apple is got some stuff going on the bottom. 5 years, guys. I'm Sean. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the support. If you guys like to see, please hit the follow button so more people can see it. I'll be streaming the Modern Challenge tomorrow. So, not tomorrow, on Saturday. I believe I'll be streaming it. I might not. If Rafi wants to come over and learn how to Moto, then we'll do that. Because he's dumb, doesn't know how that works. Wanted to grab myself a drink, but I guess I shall not. The Nomad. I don't know who the Nomad is. So this hand's just got lands and spells, but I can't cast these 3 cards. But if I hit a spell, so I've got 3 I have 2 draws to be able to play Tarmogoyf on time, and I can interact here. I think I'm going to keep this hand. I also like really hate mulliganing in the dark on 7. Opponent kept. My opponent is emphatic about me having a good time. Okay, so that wasn't a hit. So we'll throw the Grixis Pump Fake here. Hopefully I get to stub something. I would love to stub something right now. I'm going to stub whatever he does. Just to, like, trade. I'm going to guess maybe he's like a Storm deck. God, we're so good at this game. I guess I get Stomping Ground. Yeah. Then we're going to tick up here. Probably discard. I don't know what I'm going to discard because Sunken Hollow. So he is the he's the turns deck. Oh, that's gas. All right, let's see what's going on here. All right, Fatal Push. So I definitely want to get another Death. I want to get a threat into play. So I think I'm going to go search for a Death Shadow and then hope to draw another stub for this. Yeah, we're playing the Taking Turns deck, I think. Then let's hope that we hit a stub off of this. If we hit a stub, we're in pretty good shape. I mean, we're in good shape anyways, because my opponent's deck just is not very good against decks like mine. I would assume my opponent's deck would struggle a lot at beating Thoughtseize and counterspells all at once. Which I do not think that's a good measure for success. I probably play Tarmogoyf next turn regardless of what I draw, because I can't imagine him doing something that would make me want to play, especially if I don't draw a card worth discarding with Liliana. Opponent's thinking about it. He's got to be like to just push this, right? Because if he doesn't, then he's wicked dead. Yeah, they're just gonna push this. Yep, you got it, man. Play another Sunken Hollow. There's a Fetid Pool. That's cool. He killed my Death Shadow? Killed the Death Shadow. Huh. Alright, well. I can't believe he killed my Death Shadow. We'll use pre-combat so that we can double spell. Snapback. Okay, so we're just going to take this Exhaustion. Attack him for 5. And then he's got to snap back basically whatever I do. Or he's going to snap back one of my creatures. Unless he draws, if he draws a land, he can play a Howling Mine and a Snapback, but at that point, it might just be better to hold up Cryptic Command. Yeah, he just conceded. Okay, I will be right back. Well, I guess. Okay, so I want my Brutalities. he didn't have a Giga Drowse in his hand, right? It was just Cryptic. I feel like he was far off from winning. All right, so I think I want these. I want the Pulse because it hits like his Howling Mine effects. I don't really know if I want these or not. It would just be like Hope to Hymn You, I guess. Let's see how much card I want to take out. I want to keep my Abrupt Decay in. I don't want this. I don't want this. And I don't want these. So I can bring in like a Rage or a Rise Fall. I could bring in another Rise Fall and cut like the Stomping Ground. Now we can cut the Swamp, let's be real. We don't need any. We don't need no basics against this guy. So we're gonna cut a land. I often like cutting a land against combo decks. That could also be wrong because I'm looking to Snapcaster Mage some things back. I'll be right back. Mine and snap back next turn, quickly tag team, then go off 5 lands. I'd have to see it again, Rafi. So I'm on the draw. We mulligan. Yeah, this is a fine hand. We'll keep bottom a non-land, keep a land, pretty much. Yeah, so I might have just not noticed that, Rafi. Like I tend to no, we don't, even though that's a good one, we still can't keep it. Serum. I haven't played against this deck very many times, so I could definitely see we're missing some of the lines of how it works. All right. So I think I'm going to get a Watery Grave, and I'm just going to Inquisition my opponent. They put a card on top. They put a card on the bottom. Chalice. Well, Chalice has got to go. He probably put a land on top if I had to assume. There's probably an untapped land. I would like to not take the Chalice, but that's kind of neat tech from the opponent here. Land. Okay. Alright, I think I'm actually going to take this Time Warp, because this doesn't do anything. And I can stub this. Yeah, I'm just going to take this Time Warp. Yeah, the exhaustion isn't... If my opponent wants to just exhaust my land, that's sweet. God, alright. So I'm going to stub this because I don't want them to get more gas. Nope, they didn't do it. Okay. So they just did nothing. So they're time walking themselves, I guess. Alright, so let's cast this. Show me what you got. Okay, so we're just going to stub that. So I think I'm just going to take this exhaustion now so that we can, you know, progress our turn. Okay. It doesn't do anything. It's they basically just cycle. Alright, so they get to hit a land drop. Alright, so let's Thoughtseize them. Take this one. Get an Overgrown Tomb. Right? Or is it Overgrown Tomb or Bloodcrypt? Which one's better? I guess Overgrown Tomb only lets me cast Tarmogoyf. Let Abrupt Decay is probably important. I'm going to get Overgrown Tomb. Or do I fetch land? My opponent dies. They just shocked. It was like, whatever. I ain't afraid of your death shadow. They just can. Okay. We'll take it. Oh no. My thing's tweaking out. I accidentally turned my computer off, I think. I accidentally rebooted it. No. It's taking a while. Got to find a 3-0. Well, my computer's rebooting, so I won't be able to see the chat for a second. So if y'all want to rage at me, I won't be able to see it for a second. My computer, I accidentally hit the reboot button. I meant to hit the not reboot button. Pascal 3000. I think this is Pascal Maynard. Yeah, I'll keep my hand. I would assume Pascal's on Eldrazi-tron or a Death Shadow variant. Okay, so Overgrown Tomb is what we're going for here. I think I'm going to cycle before I look. That's a good draw. Alright, he's playing Storm. So, I think I'm going to take the Manamorphose because I can answer. Let's see what he did with his Scry. Put a card on top. So what would he keep on top of his hand? Another land. Duh. Okay. So I'm going to take the Manamorphose. Then I can decay this. Or I can Thoughtseize him, or I can Inquisition him again. So yeah, let's grab this Manamorphose. The reman's not really going to do anything. Yes, that makes sense. No, so he just doesn't do anything. Alright. Oh, computer's boot back up. So now you kind of like have to remand this, because like what else are you doing with your life? But I'm just going to take the Electromancer if he does anything, then I'll just fetch shock, play a Death Shadow. If he remands this, I think I'll just remand my Death Shadow, which kind of sucks, but I gotta fight through it anyways. The good thing is I'll be able to deal with this Electromancer, and if he draws another one off the remand, what I might be worried about is if he just lets this resolve, then I could see myself not casting a Death Shadow. Oh. So this, I'm not going to get a blue land yet. See if I can make some of his decisions. Okay. Let's take the Electromancer. I could have, I guess maybe I should have just taken the Ritual. Oh, that is the Nutter Butters. So I'm just going to K-command him. Probably end the game. Let's see what he's drawing. A remand, sure. So let's... I will get a blue land with this one. And it's important now. I probably won't take any more damage here. He ditches Grape Shot. Okay. So he draws Remand. We have Fatal Push, which is kind of nice. So I go Death Shadow, Death Shadow. Yeah, so let's go here. This gets remanded. Doesn't get remanded. Alright, I might as well Traverse. And I believe I'll fetch. So how do I die? I guess I die if I just get like... So if he went into Baral, land... versus I can just go to 7, go to 6. So 7, 7, 7, 7. Then another card kills him. But I also just don't want him to like. I don't want him to just be able to mini me. I know. So I think I'm just gonna wait. I think we're just gonna hold off, and I'll get a tap land here. Okay. I don't like super love doing that, but I think we're fine. So let's here's my dashboard. Sorry, my computer's just moving back up. I did miss all of anything that was said in the chat. Okay, at least nobody said anything. All right. So 8, 5. I think I'm just gonna get this tapped. Like, but then if I don't get it, it's 7. He's dead next turn. He's got Desperate Ritual and 1 card. I think I'm just going to take it slow. Because I think we're kind of in like how do we lose territory here. And how we lose is by just getting careless. Especially now that we've got double removal spell up. I think we can afford to play it slow. Well, that changes. So now we can just win, providing he doesn't have bolt. And then we're gonna get Stomping Ground and not show that we've got the second one. I guess I could have just played that tapped and saved 2 life, right? Because these would have been 6/6s. No, I need to do it untapped. Okay. So against Storm. Against Storm, I like the anti whatever it is. Like that. I do believe I want Ridefall. I think I want Spellbombs, and I think I want some number of Collective Brutality. And I could see each one of these cards coming in. But like my whole deck's really good. I think K Command is probably like kind of meh. Liliana also might be a little bit meh on the draw. Maybe I want that card on the play. I know I definitely want these. And I definitely want these. I probably can cut a Watery Grave because I don't believe this is a Snapcaster matchup. All of my 3s might just be a little too slow on the draw, I think. So I could just see like another... This Tarfire doesn't kill Betrayal. So I could see doing something like this here. And then kind of reboarding a little bit when I'm back on the play. So we got 4 ways to kill his dude. We have 8 discard spells. Or we have 6 ways because we're bringing in brutalities. So I think this is what I'm going to do. Even though K Command was good, it's a bit slow on the draw especially. Yeah, I think this is what we're going to do. I like how cheap this deck gets after Sideboard with the stubs. Like, this is nice. I have 25 one mana spells. This hand's not great. We've got a little bit of anti-Empty the Warrens, and we can Thoughtseize. We have a couple redraws, so I think I'm going to keep this hand. Polluted Delta from our opponent. Tap land, sure. Alright. Pieces of the puzzle. Okay, so that'll be good to get next turn. So I'm going to get a Watery Grave with this so that I can get Stomping Ground with the other one, just so we can have all of our colors online. But I might not even need Stomping Ground. I'm not sure I have any red spells in my deck. Brawl is an X3, yes. Alright, so we have the Remand, Dismember. I kind of just want to take this Pier. Pier's kind of the only thing they have going. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Pier through Depths. Sucks they have double Remand, but I'll probably be able to... I can play through Remand next turn. I can even stub the Remand, which is sick. That's great. Because now I can Thoughtseize him and stub his Remand and get his pieces of the puzzle. Alright, I do think I want another land. It's Betrayal. So yeah, Betrayal's an X3. Which, that's Kozilek's returns more insurance. So let me look at my sideboard here. Yeah, I don't have any red cards in my deck, so besides this. So I think I'm just going to get another black mana. The question is, if he remands this, do I stub it? I don't have a threat, but I can traverse for a threat next turn to turn that on. I don't think I do. So let's go here. If he remands it, I don't think I stub. So So I'm just going to go, oh, hang on, let's get this into play. What is he drawing? He's drawing a Pyretic Ritual, which doesn't do anything. So let's go here. Take that pieces. And then I think I just pass. And hopefully I draw a land. So next turn, I can go Traverse for a Death Shadow. That's a pretty good draw too. We are drawing very well here. So they play Spire Bluff Canal. So 4 cards. Let's see how fast he counters this. Yeah. Let's get this, and then we will pass. I might be traversing for a land just to make sure that we don't get cheesed out by okay, there's a cantrip. Make sure we don't get cheesed out by Empty the Warrens. Because I feel like we're putting our hooks into this game. So he's got Remand, Ritual, Ritual. So let's give him the opportunity to remand this again. I think I'm going to get this Death Shadow, but we're not going to play it. We're just going to hold up the graveyard, emptying his graveyard here. Because we know 3 out of his 4 cards. There's not much he can do right here. It'll be a pain in the ass if he just starts going off here, which he might do. Okay, so what is his last card? Alright, so now we're in a little bit of trouble because he still has Remand. So let's empty his grave. So his last cards are Remand and Dismember. Okay. So I can get Swamp. Alright, so what can I do here? I can get Swamp, play Death Shadow, fetch down to 5, fetch down to 7, he attacks me, and I've got Stub up. I think I'm just going to play 2 Death Shadows. Yeah, I think I'm just going to play this. I'm just gonna stub this if he does anything. And then I can Collective Brutality my way out of this next turn. And once again, if he remands this, I'm going to stub it too, because then I can go block, block, and he can't even Dismember. So I'm just going to fight my battle right here. So block, block, take 4. that's what they drew. Just sleight of hand and sleight of hand. Oh, did he hit Grape Shot? No. Just miss. Don't hit Grape Shot. We did not get Grape Shotted. Don't Grape Shot me, bro. Even if you Echoing Truths, we're still okay. We go to 1. Wow. Just check. What do you got? Yep, there we go. Let's keep going at it. Playing well. Playing well, doing well. 6 viewers, guys. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out. I appreciate all your support. If you guys like what you see, please hit the follow button so that other people can see it. So that is one of the goals of this, to grow the stream. Gonna make sure I didn't miss anybody. No recent stuff going on. Guys are killing me. You guys are killing me. Let's put the deck up here. So the Watery Grave might be a little... The second Watery Grave might be a little, like, not okay. But I don't know. I have, like, the stubs in the main deck. This Teamer Battle Rage, as Rafi said, has felt such like getting lucky, playing lucky. You're damn right, John. You are goddamn right. So yeah, I'm gonna do a longer stream on Saturday. I might stream a little bit late Friday night. I'm gonna go test with some friends because we're gonna go to PTQ on Sunday. What else are we gonna do? My friends are looking after me. They say I sound a little sick. But, yeah, I'd like to take this to a PTQ. I don't know where I'm gonna get a Snapcaster Mage though. I'll have to figure that out. But I do like this deck. Cards I'm not sold on are like this guy right here, these two, and this. They might turn to like a third Spellbomb, maybe another K command, and then maybe just like a Terminate, just another large removal spell. I'm a little worried about Titan Shift, so I could play a Disdainful Stroke. I'm not sure. There's a lot that could be going on here. There certainly is a lot of stuff that we could potentially do. Wow, it's taking a little while here. Hey, I've been at stage 1 forever. You think after like 6 months of Magic Online, I would be out of stage 1, but I can't do it. I'm just a scrub. I'm just a scrub. Come on. But yeah, so I really wasn't happy with Teamer Battle Rage, or really any of the white cards, besides Kataki. Kataki won me 2 matches. Kataki was sweet. Oh, we're in action here. Okay, I'm on the play. I would like to go first. So we have a fine hand here. I might hedge and lead off with a Thoughtseize. I'm not sure. I'll probably cycle my Street Wraith first, though. But this hand's definitely a keeper. We're not throwing this one back. I am 3-1 paired down against the 0-1. I think I'm just going to Thoughtseize my opponent just in case they're burned. Oh no. Okay, Path, Arbiter, Resto. So I kind of just want to take this Thraben Inspector so they have to naturally draw out of this. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Hopefully I can just get this Liliana down and just start ticking up at it and eating away at their hand. It's a pretty suspect keep for my opponent. And the Rip to Thraben Inspector. Alright, let's cycle. That's not bad. So now I can get my Watery Grave, play Death Shadow, and have push up, which I'm kind of a fan of here. So let's get this Watery Grave. Let's punk them out. Let's make them think that we're doing Death Shadow stuff. My opponent can path this, but that is such. They're not cracking a clue if they're pathing it. They're not adding to their board. And then this Liliana should clean house. Step. Tilt. Okay. I shouldn't have played that land because this is just going to get pathed. So I'm going to get Bloodcrypt here and tick up and ditch my Stomping Ground. So yeah, we get pathed. Yep, you got it. You got it. No. Get Bloodcrypt. I'm being a little too liberal with my life total, I think. I think I made some mistakes here. And now we're going up. Get rid of the Stomping Ground. Just start trading with our opponent. Hopefully, so they just a resto. This is kind of a rough matchup. It's coming at me. What is he doing here? Okay. This is fine because I'm just going to eat away everything that matters out of his hand with this. Opponent paths their own Thraben Inspector, sure. Alright, so I'm actually going to ditch... I believe I'm going to ditch my Fatal Push because I can dismember one of these paying full retail, and I'll just Edict a Leonin and Arbiter next turn. Okay, so we ditched his resto. And I'll just get this. But now I think I'm just going to get this Arbiter. Thalia, sure. Now this Ghost Quarter is going to get us no matter what. So let's... Alright, so let's pay for this. Just pay for it all. Then it will go up. This is nice because as they don't hit anything but my blue source, then we're in good shape here. So what does he discard? A Blade Splicer would be an issue. Another Thalia. So his last card's Leonin Arbiter. So we get a Stomping Ground with this land. For sure. Oh no, that doesn't fetch Stomping Ground. Tilt. Alright, I'd rather have another second green than if he cuts me off red. Ether Vial, sure. So now I'll just Edict him next turn. Keep the pressure off. So we're like a threat away. But then again, he's got some pretty live draws, like Blade Splicer's a real issue. That's like alright, you know? So yeah, we're just drawing the wrong half of our deck right now, but we're in all right shape. For this to be as bad of a matchup as it is, and we're in a position here to win, I'm pretty excited. Like Ganjo Castle, you don't say. Questionable timing on that, because now if he draws a 3-drop, I get it. I think I would have waited there. I don't think I'd have done anything. Jeez. So unfortunately, I don't really have anything. So let's go up. If my opponent activates this, we'll hit this in response here. So let's return target creature. So I'm just gonna go target player, discards. No. I'm gonna just regrow my Street Wraith. Take this, get rid of that. He might be just faking me out here. Sarah Avenger, okay? So the question is, am I winning this game? So let's ditch this Thoughtseize here. I think I'm going to cycle this. Yeah, we didn't get it. Okay. Kind of take the clock off, turn off the clock if they draw something relevant. So that's kind of relevant, I guess. Surprised he hit that one. So now I can just cast this, go up, and then eat it next turn. Then I go to 2. My opponent draws a removal spell that I'm pretty dead. Alternatively, I could just cycle this. So being greedy, I think I'm going to cycle this, and if I don't hit anything, I'm just going to make him Edict. I need to find a legit threat to end this game. All right, that's not bad. Get rid of that. I think I'm just going to do this right now. Oh, yeah. It kind of punishes me a little bit if he draws another Thalia here. I'm pretty worried about like 4 drops. I'm really worried about Blade Splicer. Okay, yeah, I got punished. Okay, down to 2. Yeah, we're just gonna go down to 2 here. I'll get a Watery Grave. Thin my deck out a little bit. Give me something. That's not something. All right, Edict. Man, this Liliana has been put in overtime. I'm gonna miss that that whatever it is, that Nihil Spellbombs Betrayal I took out. This is a good matchup for that card. Oh man, if this is a Mirror Crusader, yeah, it's definitely a 3-drop. No. Alright, so I've got to, like, Bauble into Tarfire. They have Resto coming. So Tarfire one time. Nope. Nope. Alright. Concede the game. That was just rough. We didn't hit another threat, which that'll happen. So in this matchup, I don't really like this Liliana, even though it was very good in that game. I like the Rage. Snapcaster Mage is good because the game's just going to get grindy. I don't really think Stubb's very good. So maybe I'll just go like this. Take out my Stubbs and my Veils for just some kind of anti... We have 2 sweepers. We got a Snapcaster Mage to let us grind with a little bit. I think this is how we're going to run it back. Team or Battle Rage is good in this matchup, so hopefully we can find that. It's going to be a bit difficult to win two boarded games against this deck. It's just a very good deck against mine. Well, we've got a sideboard card. We can go Thoughtseize Tarmogoyf, so I think I'm actually going to Street Wraith before I fetch here, because I would like to draw another land. Alright, we're going to wait on that one. So, we're going to get Watery Grave here. If my opponent's hand's not very aggressive, I'm going to be more inclined... No, I'm going to get Watery Grave. I'm going to get Overgrown Tomb. I'm going to be more inclined to Street Wraith again. That's double Crusader. So now I'm definitely going to have to Street Wraith to find. And he's got the Ghost Quarter Liliana combo. This is going to be rough. So I'm definitely going to have to find another answer to that. So the double Crusader is kind of a beating. So now I can find another land. So let's cycle this. Okay, that was a pretty good draw. So I'm going to go get a Bloodcrypt. Get Tarmogoyf down. And then I'll go Snap Thoughtseize. I'll attack next turn, then go Snap Thoughtseize. Ghost Quarter. Arbiter. Okay. Alright, so maybe we're going to be in okay shape. So let's get in here and attack before we do anything. We're going to have 4 off this, which feels bad. The Blade Splicer is also bad, but we got to take this. We just can't beat the Crusader. So depending on what my opponent does, so there's that. I might just go tick up on this. Okay. Yeah, my opponent couldn't miss the sweet value of that. I will trade. I would assume they play another one here. There's the other Arbiter. Okay. Can't cast that guy. Alright, so then let's get our Death Shadow in play. So we know 2 out of the 3 of his cards. We know he's going to have a Blade Splicer next turn, which is pretty bad for the home team. But if I draw a land, then I can Liliana his Blade Splicer. Alternatively, I can cast Tarmogoyf. Okay, so we're just going to chill here. Hopefully he doesn't have a removal spell for one of either my Death Shadow or my Tarmogoyf. Land. It's good. Raven Inspector's bad. So now we're dead through a lot of stuff. He should just crack this now and I think go for it. Like try to find a path. Yeah, you can do that too. Yeah, so we're dead here. Bounce my Death Shadow. I've got to block this. Yeah, we're dead. Yeah, that's a rough matchup. What do we have coming here? Yeah. We took a lot of damage to start, but I feel like maybe we had to. I don't know, because we had to deal with both those Crusaders. We had to dig to find both of those. So let's go for the Prophet here. This will probably be the last match of the night, guys. I'm getting pretty tired. Long days at work recently. This hand's alright. I don't have a discard spell, but I've got counter magic and I can scry, so I think I'm going to keep this. I'm not super in love with it, but oh, we're on the draw too. That's even worse. Alright, we're playing against Burn. Burn is part of the reason that we is part of the reason why we've got these stubs in our main deck. Let's see what we got here. K command's not going to cut it, so I'm going to actually fetch and get a Watery Grave here. And then I'm probably just going to take one from this for now. But if he does anything, then I'm going to stub it. If he like casts a spell. Threat? Okay, that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, so if I let this resolve, I take 5. Death Shadow. If I take this resolve, I take 5. Take 5. I'm going to take 4. 3. So I think I'm actually going to let this resolve. Push one of these. Take 5, go to 11. Shot, go to 9. Play Death Shadow. Then hope to untap. Right? Yeah, I'm just going to push one of these. I would love another black fetch land off the top of my deck. A black fetch land or a black land would allow me to play Death Shadow and hold up stub. That's fine. So I'm just going to get us another black mana then. Alternatively, I think I'm just going to get another swamp and then play Death Shadow. Yeah, I put it into play untapped. So let's go. Let me get a swamp here. And Eidolon is pretty bad news bears here. I don't know if I'm blocking. So if I don't block and my opponent's got bolt, then I'm dead. They just attack? I don't know, this is intense. A black land there would have been sick. My opponent's like, I know you got it. I know you got them stubs. So play the land. What do you got, sir? Skullcrack, okay. Death Shadow Rose. So I think I just decay and then attack and then stub. Hopefully he doesn't. He's only got one burn spell. And then just put him on a 2-turn clock. Got another one? He drew another one. Oh, that's so tilting. He drew another one! Alright. That's okay though. We're in a good spot here post sideboard, I think. So we're gonna get rid of this. We're bringing in bringing in this guy. We're bringing in these. And I think we're bringing in the Rise Falls. We're just lowering our deck's cost a little bit. So we're going to cut these cards here. Maybe Snapcaster. Maybe. Is better than like K-Command. K-Command's kind of slow. Snapcaster's slow anyways, but I can snap back a stub. Which is pretty... Like, I'd rather be Snapcastering a stub. Especially when we're going to be discarding cards. God, he ripped out on us. What a communist. What a communist that guy is. But that's Magic. That is Magic the Gathering. And I willingly put myself through it. So... Come on. What's my opponent taking so long doing? So I appreciate everybody for stopping in tonight. It's much appreciated. Be back on tomorrow after this match here. After we win 2 in a row. End the day with a 4-1. Would be a good way to end it. If my opponent doesn't ruin the fun. Oh, that was so close. It was so close. I think this matchup gets better for me post-sideboard. But, ooh, that was close. We almost had it. And it does feel nice to be able to sideboard in cards that are actually good. Like, so, when I was playing white, I can only sideboard into like a more clunky deck when you got rid of these Street Wraiths. Now, we're much, much better off, I think. Oh, it's taking a while. I would like to play first. Yeah, we're going to ship this one. We'll keep this one. So we'll bauble ourselves. If we don't like what we see, we'll fetch. Don't like what I see. I'll probably just get a basic. Hope this Tarmogoyf kind of just rides me out for the rest of the game here. Another Tarmogoyf. I want another Tarmogoyf. So let's go here. Okay, so I'm going to take a creature. I kind of just want to take this Swift Spear. Alternatively, my Tarmogoyf gets huge if I take this thing. Because it's 1, 2... Yeah, I think I'm just going to take this and have a huge Tarmogoyf. I have 2 doubly huge Tarmogoyfs. Opponent can come in and attack me for a little bit. We will have to play around Deflecting Palm. We can snipe that later, though. If we draw another land, we can snipe it later. Alright, that's not bad. So that gets rid of this. So is it worth going to 14 to play this guy? Let's go to 5. So I have another Monastery Swiftspear. I think it is because they have 2 and we're going to have to kill it. So let's go. I think we're going to go to 14 and then we're going to hit the brakes. I can easily see next turn being like Tarfire your dude, Inquisition you. Because Tarfire is going to make my Tarmogoyf a 7/8. Tarmogoyf's just going to be everything. So they play Stomping Ground. So the opponent has Deflecting Palm at the ready. Just ready to go. Alright, so let's take a look. Okay, so 3. Yeah, so we're just going to take this palm. And then we're coming in. My opponent doesn't block. They're in a lot of trouble. I guess I can Helix to gain life also, which kind of like increases the clock. So let's get a basic. I need to kill them before they deploy all of this. So they're going to Helix me here. Sure. Which I might not be able to do. Side note. Because they've got 9 points right now. So where's my swamp? Where's my swamp at? There it is. So if my opponent doesn't block next turn, then I've got him. That's pretty sad. That's some pretty savage shit. So now they Lava Spike me. Crack me. Put me down to 3 here. Put me down to 4. So I need to draw a land or a blocker. So I'm still okay. Because I can't deploy both of their spells. But then... no, it's still not good. Okay, that was pretty big. So... Traverse. Okay, so now we just gotta hope that they miss. Here. Right? Hang on. So if I... Traverse for Death Shadow. Yeah, so we're just going to get rid of this right now. And then we just got to hope they don't hit a land or another 3 damage spell. Because if they don't, then we're good. If they hit it, we are in a lot of trouble. If they hit it, we're dead. So let's go. One time. One time. Oh, they hit it. Are you kidding? God, there's no justice. Alright, guys. I appreciate everybody for hanging out. Let's open up this treasure chest here. Let's see what we got. Let's open this thing up. Oh, no justice. No justice. Top decked on me twice. No. Alright, let's see what we got here. Open this thing up here. Oh, Darkslick Shores. I wonder how much that's worth. I'll figure it out later. Thank you guys very much. I'll be back on Saturday, probably. So, I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of their night, and I'll see you guys later.